hello. Very late Saturday, isn't it? I say happy Saturday, although it's very, very windy. I will apologise in advance for Rosie because she's definitely what we call on one today. She's barked at anything, everything, nothing. She has given me a headache with all the barking, and the wind isn't helping. It's just been blowing, really trees bashing about, really blowing. And they're getting bored. They're bored with Grandma. They want Mum and Dad to come home and take them out because they're bored. So they have been driving me nutty. Trixie, of course, decides that about 3 o'clock in the morning is time to get up. And it's not Grandma's time to get up. So I'll persuade her to lie back down again, and then of course when I eventually wake up about 7, she's given me a piddle in the dining room. But she obviously wanted me to get up and take her out for a wee at 3 o'clock, but I wasn't in the mood, if you know what I mean. I was not amused. Oh, roll on Monday when they come back from the rock concert. Roll on, roll on. Oh dear. Well, I haven't done anything in the way of crochet or knitting. Not anything. Well, actually, I'm lying. I think I did 4 rows last night, but Trixie, Velcro dog, insisted on sitting all over me. It's very hard to knit when you're perched on the end of a recliner with a dog trying to, do this business. Boy, will I be glad with her back. Ah! So what have I done today? I finished my book that I was reading. And I don't know whether you have that feeling, you're in a book and you're reading it and you want to get to the end of the book. And then when you get to the end of the book, you're disappointed. Not with the ending of the book, you're disappointed that the book's ended and you want to carry on reading, yeah? I'm like that with Elly Griffiths' books. I'm so involved with the characters now because I've been reading about 10 or 12 of these books. And the characters kind of evolved from book 1 to this last one, which is called The Last Remains. And I know all the characters, if you know what I mean. They're like people I know. I don't know whether you ever get that feeling if you're reading something that is a series. And you start reading it and you get to know these people. It's usually a group of people, isn't it? And then you get to know them as they go along. I'm like that with the Richard Osman books that are set in like a retirement home. It's called, I don't know what they're called now. If you look up Richard Osman, you'll know. I think the last one was The Man Who Died Twice or something like that. But they're set in a retirement home, but rather than being miserable, it's about little old people who solve mysteries. And they meet every Thursday, at the Thursday afternoon murder club, that's what one of them's called. And I think there's 3 altogether. And I got so involved with those, I'm hoping he's going to make another one. You want the author to carry on writing, don't you? Because you're so enthralled with these characters. Unlike if you read in other things like Miss Marple books and things like that, they have, apart from Miss Marple, they have different characters all the way. You don't get involved with a group of characters, do you? You just get involved with Miss Marple. But the books I've been reading recently have all been sort of surrounded by groups of people, Like all these people in the retirement home, you get to know each and every one of them, and what they did, And I don't know whether you've got any series of books like that you like to read, that grab you or make you go back to buy the next book along the line, yeah, I think that's... So I'm looking for my next series of books. Although it does take me away from, my crochet and my knitting when I'm reading. I told you before, when I get my nose in a book, that's it, yeah. Well, it's very, very noisy here. I can hear them, but I can't see them. Blackpool, which is... Here we go again. Woo-wee! Blackpool, which is about 4 miles further down the road, is having an air show. And I couldn't record any earlier because it was literally... They seem to go overhead, although I've looked and I can't see them. So, you know, eyesight, and can't track anything. But boy oh boy have they been noisy, which hasn't helped Miss Rosie with her barking. So I thought, well, I'll wait a while. And it has been quiet for about the last hour or so. And I thought, we've calmed down. I can make a video now, it's all gone calm. But no, as you just heard, a couple more have just gone overhead. They feel like they're skimming the roof, but actually when I look up in the sky, I can't even see them. I don't know where they are. They're probably more out at sea, which is 5 houses that way. But you know, me with the old dodgy bins, you know, dodgy eyeballs, like, you know, I don't see them, yeah. Well, I am wearing what I'd finished. One of these which I have not finished. But having said that, I mean, I wished I'd have had another ball. Oh gosh, here they go. I want to run through. You see them there? Bonkers. What are you doing, you two? Oh, what an idiot. Why did I speak to him? Why did I speak to him? Yes, I know. You're bonkers. A pair of you. Bonkers, bonkers. Oh. See what I mean? Rosie, get down, darling. Yeah, well, I love you, but you're knocking me over. Rosie, is this what she's been like all day? Oh, God. It's not tea time, not yet. Oh, blimey. I'm wearing the little top. I wish I'd have had another ball, actually. I want it to come longer. This one will be longer. So I'm wearing it just with black slacks and things like that. But I wish it had been that bit. I mean, on the pattern it stops here, as you know. But I would have liked another bit at the bottom. I might invest in another ball of wool and put a bit more on the end of the, you know, the bottom of it. I don't know yet. Oh, apologies for the doggos. They are now having a tussle. They are now having a little fight. So if they've gone that way. If the tripod goes, they are missing. They have a long walk. Oh. Stop it, you barn pots. Ah, stop it. Stop it. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Trixie is attacking my legs now. They're used to having a long walk, and of course, obviously, for obvious reasons, I can't walk them. And they will not go alongside of my scooter. They will not. Rosie might, but this one won't. Oh, I've got my brooch off. It keeps falling off. Something a bit dodgy with the pin. So I decided to put beads on as well instead. Yes, you know, my beads. There we go. Have a look at the beads. You can look at the brooch, but it's too low down. And there appears to be another plane coming overhead. Have you noticed something? I could not abide that colour. Oh, another plane is coming. I couldn't abide that colour. I know everybody kept saying, oh yeah, it suits you. But when a friend, you know, a very good friend says, it's really not that bad, you know it doesn't look good. I was not born to be brown. I was born to be a brunette, yes, I had lovely, lovely dark hair. But when it started going lighter, sort of like a mousy colour, it didn't suit me. So after going blonde, I decided I was born to be blonde. I want to be blonde. I do not want to be mouse. Yeah. So Trixie has now sat down on the poof, and Rosie has wandered off. They've stopped having their giddy half hour. As I said before, they are missing their long walk. They go on a long walk every day. you know, but I can't do it. I can't walk them. You know, there's no way. They both pull for a start off. So I'd be, you know, it'd be like dog versus machine. I'd be like going down the seafront with one either side, like oh, they're off again. The wind is now howling a gale. Yeah, I've been in here with them all day because I've had the patio door open, but I've decided to close it because it's so windy. The good part about it, I did dye the two, no I didn't dye, I did dry the two big coats. So they're all nice and clean, ready for me to choose one to take with me to Prestwich. Because no doubt I will need something to protect me if it's raining, yeah. Rosie, what are you doing? Rosie. Do you know? I'm sure next door must be sick of hearing you bark and me yelling, Rosie. I keep looking out the window to see what she's barking at, and as usual there is nothing there. The she's off again. The invisible man must keep walking by is all I can think of, yeah? The invisible man and his invisible dog. Because this is what she's been like all day long. So sorry you've got to hear it, but I've had to hear it all day, yeah? Oh boy. It's very tiring, you know. It's at times like this I realise how old I actually am, because I've got no patience anymore. No patience whatsoever. They give me a headache and I'm really, really tired. I'm absolutely knackered. So I haven't had the patience to pick up my crochet hook or pick up my knitting needles. I'm hoping to do a bit tonight when I go on my live, because Trixie cannot sit on my knee when I'm on my computer chair. She's tried, but she can't do it. And Rosie will just go to sleep after she's had her tea and that, yeah. So I will be on my live as usual. It'll be my last live for the week, because next weekend I will be in Prestwich. So there won't be one next Saturday night, so, you know, I can't take all the gubbinging stuff with me, and I'm sure you don't want to have a live from me from about 10 or 11 o'clock at night, because I'm hoping to go out for a meal, so I won't be in at 9 o'clock. From the inside of Premier Inn bedroom. Not quite the same thing, is it, yeah? So I'm hoping to take the camera, so there may be some, you know, films of some sort. They just won't be put onto YouTube that particular day, because of course my big computer will be at home. So I'll keep charging the camera up. I'll hopefully remember to take my charger and everything with me, because this camera, you know, cuts off after 30 minutes anyway, so I'll have to keep recharging it. I mean, the memory will store longer than 30 minutes, it's just that it won't at any one given time, it just goes ba-dum. I don't know why. I've tried to sort it out, but apparently I would need to buy a proper camcorder in order to have one that lasts longer than 30 minutes. Yeah? When I do my lives, you see, I do them on my big computer, which, you know, I can chat for hours on there and it doesn't go off. I do it through YouTube Live. But this camera just cuts off. I mean, my son did buy me a new camera, but it's exactly identical to this, and it cuts off after 30 minutes the same. And I'm not in a position to buy myself a camcorder. My son did have one, but I think it went the way of the world. Like everything my son possesses, it seems to get broken. He's a bit ham-fisted when it comes to things electrical and whatever. I finally got the Wi-Fi working again in my bedroom, you know, with a lot of jiggery-pokery and a new booster doodah and things, you know. My bedroom, I tell you, is between two rooms. It's between the hall and this room that I'm sitting in. So it's like a dead zone when it comes to Wi-Fi. So I like to go to sleep listening to something on the Kindle. You know, It turns itself off eventually, or I wake up and turn it off. But I'm very bad at getting to sleep. I'm really, really tired. I'm really tired, especially on a Saturday night. And I say to everybody on the live, oh, I'm so tired. I'm going to have to go to bed. I'm so tired. And then I get in bed and then she tramps all over me and I'm like wide awake and I'm thinking, oh, please go to sleep. You're so tired. So I have to put the Kindle on and then I drop off with the Kindle on and then I wake up and switch the Kindle off and then I wake up because she's woke me up. Oh boy, yeah. And I'm not going to have a lie-in. Sunday's a lie-in day, it is with me anyway. Sunday I don't like to get up much before 10. It's what I call a lie-in day. Unless I've got things to do. I like to snooze, yeah. But, little Miss Trixie Mum over there. No. If I can get her past the 3 a.m. wake up, we have the 5 a.m. I am so hungry. Pounce, 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 lick, 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 lick. Get up, Grandma, and feed me, lick, 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 lick. Oh. And I'm a grumpy old woman at that time of the morning. I really am a grumpy old woman. I'm like, oh, please, you need to, and I'm feeling my way kind of thing to open the door to let them out and see if they want to wee. No, 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 they want to rampage about the garden like idiots possessed. And then come in and have the breakfast. And then I'm like, Grandma wants to go back to bed now. Grandma wants to sleep. Rosie will usually totter off and she will go to sleep somewhere. Don't know where, don't care. And Trixie rampages all over my body like, you know, a mad masseur. You know, like one of those, you've heard of the ones with masseurs, yeah, that pummel your body. I could get her another job, couldn't I, doing that, really, yeah. Would you like to be massaged by a rabid French bulldog with heavy feet? Answers on a postcard, please, yes. Oh, dear. I never had this trouble with I had a boxer dog. I never had this trouble with two, what do you call, Rottweilers. And I definitely never had this trouble with a Chihuahua. But I don't know whether it's a French Bulldog trait. If any of you have got French Bulldogs, do they do the same thing to you? Trample all over you in the middle of the night with big, heavy feet. She's not fat. She's perfect weight. You know, when she gets weighed at the vet, she's perfect weight. But she's solid. It must be the breed. They're just a solid dog. They kind of weigh a lot, but they're not fat, if you know what I mean. You know? And Rosie will never be fat in her lifetime. Rosie's like a greyhound. She's so skinny. Yeah. But she doesn't do it. She'll come up and snuggle next to you sometimes, but she doesn't tramp all over you. Except when she tries to jump up like you saw her do on the video. I'm full of scars from from Rosie. She jumps up. She's so tall she can actually reach my shoulders. She's so tall when she comes up. I know what she wants. She wants a WALK, which Grandma can't give her. Yeah. And I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to do a live tonight, doggies permitting, although I have got some treats that their mums left them. My daughter-in-law's left them treats each in a bag, which I will give them when I'm doing my live. So you might hear clanking noises while they're clanking these treats about, but at least it should keep them from barking and carrying on and keep the little one from wanting to sit on me knee. It's very awkward. You ever tried sharing? Well, this is the sister recliner of the one I've got in the front room. There's not much room for me and French Bulldog on this then recliner. And this one isn't plugged in, so I can't actually, you know, recline the feet. I was trying to do that because I was trying to have a little bit of a nap this afternoon to be quite granny. Trying to have a little nap I was, but every time I close my eyes, somebody who everybody else thinks is, oh, she's so sweet. Somebody decided that Grandma can't have a nap, that she will jump all over me. Oh, it's fun. Get a French Bulldog. Wasn't my idea. wind is still whipping everything around. Oh, and I've just noticed our sunflower has come out. Being battered in the wind, the poor little thing. Just got a lone flower on it, the sunflower. It's almost as tall as me, to be quite truthful. I wish I had battery life left, because then I would be able to show you the garden, but there won't be any battery life left on this when I finish chatting. Every time I try to film the garden, it just goes pick up and it just cuts itself off. So I go in there, plug it in, and then by the time I remember about it, it's gone dark or something, yeah. So, I'm going to go anyway now. Hope you'll join me on the live at 9 o'clock tonight. It'll be the last one for 2 weeks, because I will be in Prestwich next week. And I hope it'll be so happy, and I hope it doesn't rain. Anyway, bye for now.